viewers, we are Ade, Avi and Mommy. Welcome to our new channel where we be sharing our stories with you, how our lives, my life dealing with my children and how they react to me and so on and so forth. And you'll also occasionally see their bodies in the video. My love of my life, Giovanni Mitchell. So what's your name?
Eddie.
Look in the camera and tell them your name.
Eddie.
And you are?
Gemma.
And this is Abby, but we call her Gemma in the house. And I'm Mommy. You guys can call me Diamond. Now, welcome to our channel once again. Today, this is of course an introductory video, so we're just gonna tell you a little bit of ourselves, and then later on down the line, you can get more insights on us. So let's start with this little bundle of joy right here. This is this is the greedy one. Anything you put in her hands, it's gonna go in her mouth. She's gonna eat it right up. So if you want that piece of receipt that's very important to you, don't put it in her way, because it will be missing when she gets there. And now we have our beautiful princess, Ade. Ade, tell them about you.
I do play everywhere, and that's why I do a jump and money. That's why I'm all bed.
So she plays everywhere. And when she plays, she gets muddy, so she has to bathe. Ade, compared to Gemma, doesn't eat much. She's a picky eater in the house. Everyone else is a foodie. So I just a little throwback our story here about the two of them when I was pregnant. They're totally like ice and cold. Ice and fire story. Ade, of course, was the first one. If I said that I had an hiccup or a problem, any problem at all during this pregnancy, I would be lying. It was the smoothest pregnancy ever. Where I was working at the time, I'd be running, bouncing, everything you can think of that a pregnant lady shouldn't be doing. And my coworkers were so concerned about how active I was, even when I was almost ready to give birth. When I did have my baby at the hospital, the nurse came to me and asked if this was my first child. And I said, if I had babies before, actually. And I said, no, this is my first. She said, you're lying because you were pro in the delivery room. I said, wow, thank you. But that was really because I read a lot during the first pregnancy, and I watched a lot of videos, so I was well educated, and I anticipated all these things when I was in the delivery room. So I was well prepared for what was supposed to happen. So that was Ade, really smooth. Now Gemma is, to me, a little miracle, so to speak. In the beginning, because this wasn't my first pregnancy, so I thought I knew the road, And so in the beginning there was a bit of spotting going on, and I thought, hey, this is probably implantation. I didn't. But as it... Can you stop? I'm trying to talk. This is what I have to go through every day. And you don't want to talk to your viewers? You don't want them to hear what I'm saying? Alright. So, so as it turns out, when I went for my first doctor checkup, it was actually a twin, and apparently that the spotting and all of that was because that twin was fading away. And had I gone to the doctor sooner, then I might have been able to save that fetus life. So that is called a disappearing twin syndrome. It's pretty much common, especially in the States. But for me, experiencing that, I sometimes can't help but to wonder what would have happened had that, fetus had stayed with me, and what it would be like raising a twin and another child, and all of these things. Sometimes it kind of hurt thinking about it, but I have Gemma. here, so I still have a lot to be thankful for. And with Gemma, it got better, but there was even a time where I woke up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and there was just a bag of blood in the toilet after I was finished. So I had to be rushed to the hospital to find out what was happening.
Mommy, was it fresh blood?
Lot of blood.
Was there a lot of blood in the doctor's toilet?
Because I was losing blood.
Why are you losing blood?
Something that I have to try and explain to you another time.
What's the excess you time?
Another time.
Another time?
Mm-hmm.
What is another time?
What is another time? I'll tell you later. Okay? Alright. So, I don't even remember what they said was the reason, but the baby was alright and I was doing well also. As a matter of fact, when I did go to the hospital for that time, I had 3 doctors looking inside my vagina at the time, trying to figure out what was wrong, because they couldn't see anything that was physically wrong because it was actually a twin, and apparently that the spotting and all of that was because that twin was fading away. And had I gone to the doctor sooner, then I might have been able to save that fetus life. So that is called a disappearing twin syndrome. It's pretty much common, especially in the States. But for me, experiencing that, I sometimes can't help but to wonder what would have happened had that, fetus had stayed with me, and what it would be like raising a twin and another child, and all these things. Sometimes it kind of hurt thinking about it, but I have Gemma here, so I still have a lot to be thankful for. And with Gemma, it got better, but there was even a time where I woke up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and there was just a bag of blood in the toilet after I was finished. So I had to be rushed to the hospital to find out what was happening.
Mommy, was it fresh blood?
Lot of blood.
Was there a lot of blood in the doctor's toilet?
Because I was losing blood.
Why are you losing blood?
Something that I have to try and explain to you another time.
What's the excess you time?
Another time.
Another time?
Mm-hmm.
What is another time?
What is another time? I'll tell you later. Okay? Alright. So, I don't even remember what they said was the reason, but the baby was alright and I was doing well also. As a matter of fact, when I did go to the hospital for that time, I had 3 doctors looking inside my vagina at the time, trying to figure out what was wrong, because they couldn't see anything that was physically wrong to cause that magnitude of bleeding. So, but at the end of the day, it was all well. I had upset stomach all the time. My feet were swollen. It was just a really challenging pregnancy with Gemma as it compared to what it was with Ade. But nonetheless, both babies came out really great. Their weight were fine, and here they are, so healthy, showing you how much of a trouble they can be. So that's my journey with these 2 girls, and further on you will see how much they can do, we can do together. See you next time on Ade, Avi, and Mommy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon, viewers.
Bye.
And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time on the